Outlet Liquor is your place to buy a case. Stock up and save when you shop the lowest prices available every day at Outlet Liquor. You never have to wait for a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Only at Outlet Liquor.
What's your outlet?
Welcome into the Crossing Swords pregame report. I'm your host, Ty B. We got Dwayne and Rob Ryan here joining me. Shout out to our sponsors, Outlet Liquor. What's your outlet? The place to buy a case over there on George Urban. Get yourself some liquor to watch the last Sabres games because you're going to need it. Michael Hauser starting in net, his first start in well over a year, hasn't played since the ECHL season, was last playing sometime in March, I believe, of 2020.
This is his NHL debut, I think.
NHL debut, a person who was born with like a club foot, had to go through tons of surgeries as a child. So it's a dream come true for him, and he kind of gets fed to the wolves here against the least prolific offense that you're scared of, the New York Islanders.
Yeah, I think it was a couple of weeks ago I sent out a tweet. Like one of the things I would have liked to seen is, a guy who was brought in to be on the taxi squad at the start of the season, kind of like again brought out of the ECHL, to see him get his chance in the NHL because he's never played in the NHL, and what to get this close and not get your opportunity. Everyone's seen the movie Field of Dreams. The guy who ended up being a doctor never got an at bat, and he got called up to be in the professional baseball, but never got a chance to have an at bat. Not the same thing, but it's
close
nice to
enough,
see the guy. It's nice to see the guy get his opportunity, and hopefully he makes the best of it. If this is the only game, this is the last game we win all season, and if this is the only game he plays in, they need to do their best to win it for him.
Yeah, I would love to see it. Hopefully the team rallies behind him. And someone who's a little bit worried in this spot here, Rob Ryan, he's thinking the Islanders do awful against goalies, making their first career start. He's thinking of fading the Islanders tonight. Sabres big underdogs, I think over plus 250. How are you feeling, Rob?
I don't know. It's a weird feeling tonight. Like you said, Islanders don't fend well against rookies making their debuts. But I don't know, maybe we haven't seen it the last few years a few times, but it really mostly prior Trotz era. So maybe they've changed it up. We played 2 dominant games against the Rangers to clinch it over the weekend. And we're gonna end the end of the season off strong against 2 here against Buffalo, then 2 against the Devils, and then 1 against Boston.
Yeah, absolutely. We're getting here close to the playoffs. Islanders in that 3rd seed. You want to be able to possibly, get in that 1 or that 2 there and rack up those points to be able to get that extra home game in the series. That could be the difference maker, especially with how well the Islanders have played at home this season. But this game here, going to be in Buffalo. Dwayne, do you like their chances in this one?
Yeah, I think the Islanders do provide. That's a tough game every time you play them. You know how Barry Trotz likes to.
Yeah.
How he likes to play. He's a very
snooze me to sleep.
Yes, yeah. Maybe not to the extent of the Devils used to be. I think there's a little bit more offensive firepower there. But he'll grind out games. He expects to win by small margins, and I think that benefits Buffalo in this favor because I think they're going to play, I think they're going to try their best to play well defensively for the new kid just because you want to get him to win.
Yeah.
So I could see this being a very low scoring affair, even with a rookie in net. I could see Buffalo coming out with the victory though.
No, absolutely. You could see it. The Islanders, they're towards the top of this division, but they are still one of the lower scoring teams in the league at just 2.73 goals. That ties them for just 18th in the league. Although you look at it, they only give up 2.2 goals. It's going to be tough sledding for the Sabres to get any chances to begin with. You're going to have to convert the ones you get. And they've been a little bit better at that lately. I'd like looking at this top line a little bit here. You got Reinhart, Olofsson, and Skinner. And then that second line there, the ATM line has been cash money lately. Casey Middlestat, Tage Thompson, and Rasmus Asplund have been hot the past few weeks. Dewey, stop driving, pull over. You can hop in here whenever you want. That's up to you, just so you know, bud. But, yeah, I think the Sabres have a good opportunity here in this one, Dwayne. And we're seeing Still up and down performances from them. We're not getting that full 60 minutes of balls to the walls effort, if you will, but they have at least still been respectable.
Yeah,
Even those couple losses.
That last loss was a little tough to watch. But what you can take from that is you saw some fight, some bite. And, I would have loved to have seen, because I had a doubt in my mind at 20 years old or not, I think Rasmus Donley would have absolutely dummied Brad Marchand without a doubt. That would have
I wanted to see that.
The whole league would have loved to have seen that. So it's unfortunate that the refs got in between that. I don't want to see Dahlin hurt his hand in a fight or any of our players hurt.
It's a big sharp nose to hurt your hand.
Yeah, but that's a guy I would absolutely love to see. I want to see that matchup. I definitely want to see that.
That would be like years of Sabres frustration coming out, not just from Rasmus Dahlin, but like all of Sabres fans. It'd be like every Sabres Twitter tweet that was bad about Brad Marchand at once coming to him with those mean overhand rights. It's exactly what I would love to see. And it looks like we have someone in here to yell at Dwayne. Dewey, how the hell are ya?
What's up, motherfuckers? Game day! Dwayne!
Nobody can understand the word you're saying. Nobody can understand.
I don't know what you're saying, but
I
I'm
have
about to call the New York
unfortunate
State Police and tell them you're talking on your phone while you're driving.
I have unfortunate news. JG Peugeot is out of the lineup hurt, and Ali Wally is not seen on the ice for warm-ups.
Oh, no. Does that mean we got
We have Travis Zajac and MDC back in.
Michael Dalcole? Wow.
Cancel the playoffs.
Sabres win, baby.
Baleo has been playing nice lately.
Uncle Leo.
Leo right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would be worried if I were you guys. Dewey, thanks for tuning in. I wish we could hear you, but you're just not coming through clear, bud. Rob, Dwayne, we got a few other things to talk about here before we make our predictions. Sabres still just kind of like kicking their tires on this UPL injury. We keep hearing, we're going to get more news. And then you have Don Granato come out today. We're still evaluating. We'll give you more in, a few days. Like, well, what the hell is going on, Dwayne?
I think you should just shut him down for the season. Like, I wasn't a big advocate of him really playing at all this season. I know you want to see what you got, and what he's shown. He at least showed us that he belongs, that he can play, that he belongs in the NHL, that he's able to live up to that level. But again, you're putting him in a position where he's gonna have to face a lot of high danger shots. The speed's a lot different than the AHL and before that, when juniors. It's difficult. It's a difficult transition to make. And you saw him go overshoot that push off. His foot got caught on the post. And yeah, we never want to see your face again.
Wow.
So with that being said, it's he pushed off too hard. He overshot the post. His foot got stuck. And, it looks definitely something. I think it looks something to do with the knee for sure. And that's not good when you're a goaltender, especially when you just came off last year, double hip surgery, recovery from that. You worked hard to come back from that. So, anything lower body with a goalie, it's just a long, grueling rehab, and hopefully it's not too serious, but shut him down for the rest of the season. Don't even bother. Like, what, I hate saying there's nothing to play for, because there's always pride to play for and maybe ruining somebody's potential playoff opportunity. Yep. But, why bother at this point? Just, save him for next season. Let him play in the AHL. Find two goalies that can fill the void, until him and Portillo are ready.
Absolutely.
Or figure out what happens with Olmark. I don't even know.
If you're looking for anything to fill the void, Dwayne, I got it right here for you. Get to Amherst Ale House for every Buffalo Sabres game. Want to know why? Half off Labatt Blue and Blue Light, Molson, and Coors Light pitchers during all games. The perfect thing to fill any void for any Sabres fan who's looking to drink away those sad, sad sorrows of yet another last place finish. Also, half-price medium pepperoni pizzas during all games. That deal is going on until the Sabres win the Stanley Cup, a.k.a. it's not stopping anytime soon. Best deal in all of hockey. But, boys, it is time to make our predictions for this one. I'll start it here with Rob. You think your boys got it, or do the Sabres have a big upset brewing on their hands.
I think the boys got it just because Semyon Varlamov is back in net. The league leader in shutouts. He has the current record for that stat. You can't say that stat right now. For the team in team history, the longest in right now, it's like 200 minutes or something like that. So he's gonna lose it tonight, but he's gonna be late in the third period. They're gonna win a 2-1 game. Islanders 2-1.
Wow. I mean, I think that'd be a typical Islanders win. I'll be sleeping in under 10 minutes then into the first period. So you love to hear that. I'll get a nice little nap in. It'll be a very late night. I'll be up until like 3, 4 a.m. It'll be fine. But the Sabres here, plus 215, I think you can get some good value on him. I know, yes, this guy's making his debut, but I think you're going to get a whole lot of adrenaline for him going. It's not like he's going in front of this big, huge crowd or anything like that to really unnerve him. It's a situation he's used to. He's been practicing on this rink numerous occasions. So I think he's ready, and I think they stand up. I think the Sabres get a 2-1 win. Sorry, Rob. Dwayne, what do you got in mind?
Like I said, I think it's going to be a low scoring affair, nothing too crazy. I could definitely see it being, if Buffalo pulls this one out, 3-2 victory, maybe an overtime or a shootout. But I just don't see, especially now that JG Pajow's out and Ali Wally isn't in that lineup, I see them beat each team playing it close to the vest and trying to grind out a win here, especially again with Buffalo. Having Hauser net, they're probably going to try and play a little bit more tight defensively, you would hope, to try and get this kid the W. And if this ends up being a Buffalo win, it's going to be grinded out, low scoring 3-2.
Yeah, I think either way, it's going to be low scoring, grinded out game. Hopefully, Tage Coin's going to be surging. Make sure you get your Tage Coin. But Rob, what do you got?
I just realized they're in Buffalo, right? They're playing here.
Yeah.
Why
you could have got tickets.
Bank Center right now. Oh my God! I thought they were on Long Island. I don't know why I'm not there.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you, Rob. You had a chance to see your favorite team play in front of you, and you didn't. And you're gonna get your COVID testing. You got to go get a COVID test and buy tickets. I don't know.
My second dose is only 3 days ago. I'm get a rapid.
You could get a rapid, so maybe the door is still open for you, Rob. Hopefully, yes. And if you are, we'll have you take over the Instagram story and give us the behind the scenes look what it's like inside the arena right now. I know our guy Brett was there a couple weeks ago with that tremendous sign. He cannot quit the Sabres. We're right there with you, Brett. We're just all hoping and praying it gets better for all of our sakes, for all of our sanity, so Dwayne doesn't lose his mind, so he can hopefully, be happily ever married and start a family one day without hating his kids because they're named after Sabres players and they all suck. So let's hope that there's greener pastures.
I'll name him Leno. I'll name him
Philly.
Philly or Leno. I'll name him after the biggest bust the Sabres ever had.
So let's hope that doesn't happen, and hopefully he's naming them after Stanley Cup winning Sabres. But that'll do it for us here on the Crossing Swords pregame report. Make sure you support our sponsors, Outlet Liquor and Amherst Pizza Nail House. Like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Retweet, favorite, whatever on Twitter. We only got 3 words left for you. Let's go, Buffalo.